Welcome back to Resale Mania and welcome back to another thrifting video. We are at Rethink Thrift looking for stuff to flip online for a profit. What are these? Oh yeah, Sorel boots. Those are really nice, but $35, just a little too steep for me. This thing's pretty valuable. It's worth about 50 to 60 bucks, but they have it priced at $29. They've been pricing stuff up a little bit lately. Here's some Still branded weed whacker trim. That might be good for $2 though. Still's a good brand. I don't know. We'll see. And tomorrow's half off day here, so we'll be back tomorrow for sure to, if anything's a little too pricey today. Here's a Free People movement hoodie. That's pretty nice. I think that's a men's too. I've never found men's Free People. Yeah, it's only base price at $2.50. That's probably worth 30 bucks. I'm not certain how much this will be worth. It's a Michael Kors like button-down shirt, men's. Base price, I'm just gonna grab it. I'm sure that's worth like 15 to 20 bucks at least. Probably worth getting. All right, so I just found this sweatshirt. I had to Google Lens it because here's the logo. It just says 76 of 1,000 with that wolf, and it says wolves there. It looked and felt nice. I guess it's dark sport, branded, and yeah, 100 bucks for that hoodie, 50. It looks like about 50 bucks for that. Maybe more depending on style and model, but yeah, that's base price. Pretty nice. We'll grab that for sure. All right, don't worry, that's it for the boring clothing. All right, so this was sitting over here. I decided to look it up because I know some vintage Christmas stuff can sell pretty well. It's a Gem Light plastic bell cluster. It's $5, and yeah, sells pretty decently. I mean, there's 3 sold. It might take a while to sell because, you know, Christmas is months away, but it looks like it goes for about 30. All right, I'm not seeing too much else. There's a few of these like cool cars, but they're marked pretty high, 40 a piece. This one's worth like 70 if I remember correctly. This one's only worth about 40, but still, not pretty cool to see. So I saw this here in the video you guys saw a couple days ago, but I didn't see this. I have to look this up. It's marked at $14.99, but like I said, some dragon stuff can be pretty popular depending on how rare the book set is. I'll scan it really quick. All right, so that specific one, not too much, $19.99, 15. Yeah, so around 15 to 20 bucks. So for personal use, you know, good deal, especially tomorrow and half off day. But you always want to look up stuff like this because you never know. I sold a X-Men book I got here once. I sold it for like $300. It was crazy. I was not expecting it to be worth that much. But I think that's it for this stop. Gonna go ahead and check out. Thank you. Gotta of course say hello to Hank before I go. All right, I checked out. I spent $14.50 on everything here. I grabbed the Still weed whacker trim. I don't expect it to be worth more than 10. I'll probably keep it for myself because I need some. But yeah, not bad. 3 items of clothing. Those Christmas bells, which should go for 30 bucks. Some pretty good clothing finds. That one hoodie, we learned a new brand today. I'll have to Google Lens it again because I don't remember it, but not too shabby. Just gonna go ahead and toss everything in the back of my brand new truck I just got yesterday. Isn't she pretty? Toyota Tacoma. Oh, I'm so excited for it. And see all the boxes here. I stopped at the gas station today. Whenever you're at a grocery store or gas station, you see them restocking, it's always good to ask if you can take the boxes because most of the time they say yes. Some stores tell me no, they have to reuse them or they're not allowed to give them away. But I mean, 3 boxes, great condition. I will always take that. But now we were gonna head to Goodwill. And then after that, we're gonna take this on a little road trip about an hour and a quarter into the mountains where there's a thrift store that I've never been to, but I have a feeling it's probably gonna be one of the best thrift stores in the country. Quality-wise, I don't know about pricing, but the quality I guarantee is gonna be very, very high up there. All right, next stop, Goodwill. The parking lot's a little busy. I had to park across the street here. Let's see what we can find. Right off the bat, there's these Anu boots. How much are they? $7.99. That's not bad. Anu is a great brand. These are women's, you know, kind of smaller size, but those always sell for 45, 50 bucks. Got some Adidas Ultra Boost for 10. Pretty decent model. Those are in good condition. Yeah, we'll take those too. And then I just want to show you guys these. I'm not getting them because the condition's obviously too rough. So Under Armour shoes, if you see that bowl on there, the Project Rock, anything with that bowl symbol usually sells really, really well for me, especially the shoes. But in that condition, I'm going to leave it just showing you. Ooh, $15. I don't know this brand. Is the boa cable messed up? No. Huh. Let's see. Those are probably pretty good. They have a few scuffs, but anything but with the boa cable, especially snowboard boots, sell really well. FXR, I don't know this branding, but I'm sure those are really good. So this is not one of the good ones. I just looked it up. Some SteelSeries keyboards can be pretty good. The SteelSeries Pro something can sell for like 200 bucks. This is the Apex 3. Not worth that much. Worth about 25. So for 10, I have to leave it. Ooh, how much are these? $8 a piece. 2 Bose speakers for 8 a piece. Model 100. I don't think these are worth a ton. I do have a 20% off coupon though I'll use, so I'll save a little money. I think I should grab the pair. Wait a second. Did I just hit the jackpot? Hold on. I could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure this is a plush that's worth significant money, like in the hundreds. Yeah, we just hit the absolute jackpot. This 1986 My Pet Monster with its chain cuffs. That's insane. Plus it's in really good condition. This is worth, with the chains, probably around 300, 350. It's $8. That is absolutely crazy. I've always wanted to find one of these. So cool. I was looking at the bags. I don't even normally look at the plush. It was sitting on the end there, and then I just caught it as I was turning to go this way and leave the aisle. Oh my gosh. That just made the whole day. Man, I'm really surprised this is not worth anything. I just looked it up, this vintage Magnavox. I thought this was gonna be really good. Usually the vintage stuff with the wooden boxes sell pretty well, but there's one listed for 20 plus shipping and none sold, so definitely leaving it. This blows my mind. I was not expecting it to be that worthless. I thought this was gonna be good, this Paradigm CC100 speaker. I looked it up, there's only one sold for $45 plus shipping. So not a, bad thing, but the bad part is there's 52 listed, one sold, so this might never sell. All right, so I checked the women's shoes, I checked the rest of the hard goods, didn't see anything. Now I'm gonna spend a minute going through the toys to see if I can find any other vintage toys like that, because that is awesome. What is this? I don't think this is worth anything. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure I've looked one of these up before thinking it was gonna be worth something. I'll Google Lens it really quickly to be sure, but I don't think it's gonna be anything. Yeah, no, if you can get it for like $1 at a yard sale, maybe, because it's worth like 12 to 15, but for $6, not worth anything. That's what I expected, but I had to look it up just to be safe. All right, so no toys, but here's a great find. Brand new with the tags, Burton snowboard pants for $7. Burton's a great brand used anyways. I would have bought this used, but new. Yeah, that is awesome. Those are probably $60, $70 if I had to guess. All right, so if this was new, this Pet Safe Drinkwell, I would totally get it. It sells for about 50 bucks new, but used, it doesn't really sell, so I am gonna have to leave it. So $6 is paying up for this Scentsy though, but I've sold this exact one twice and it sold very quickly. Just like Pet Scentsy, plus with 20% off, it's gonna be like $5. Last time I sold it, I believe I sold it for like 30, so we'll take it. All right, I think that's it for this step. Gonna go check out, see what I owe, use my 20% off card and call it a stop. All right, what a great stop. I spent $56 on everything. I looked up the boots while in line. These are way better than I thought. FXR. These, once I clean them up, should go for about $150. Now, like I said, $56 for everything. Of course, the find of the stop, this guy, $350 roughly because of his condition and it having the cuffs. Without the cuffs, around $200. Okay, so that's what? 500 bucks right there. Brand new Burtons. We're gonna say 50 on the lower side just to be safe. So 550. Should get 60, maybe 80 for the pair, if I'm correct. So what, 550 plus 80, 630. And then we'll say 30 per pairs of boots, so that's 690. And the Scentsy, we'll just round, like I said, be safe. We're gonna call it an even 700. So $56 into roughly $700 at one stop, and not even that many items. So, oh, that's just, what an awesome stop. Now, because I always put my cart back, I have to push it back across the street to Goodwill. All right, but now I am gonna go ahead, head home. I'm gonna go ahead and let Hank out so he can go to the bathroom. I'll be gone probably 4 hours if I had to guess. So I've been gone about 2 hours this morning, so I just don't want to leave him home too long. But yeah, go home, let him out, and then I'm gonna drive up to Big Sky, Montana, and we are gonna go to what I expect to be an amazing thrift store and see what we can find there. Big Sky is incredible. I used to work up there. A lot of rich people. You can only live up there if you're rich or you're working there seasonally. And now a lot of people work there seasonally. They bring a ton of name brand stuff with them. Very hipster area, very name brand stuff. And then I'm assuming they all just ditch it at that thrift store because no one travels with it. Every time you know, you do a seasonal job, you usually buy a bunch of stuff there, donate it, then move to the next place so you don't have to move with a ton of stuff. So I'm hoping that's going to be the deal with this thrift store. I'll see you guys there. All right, so we are on our way to Big Sky now. Officially, we are in the Gallatin Gateway. It's a massive canyon that goes through the mountains alongside the Gallatin River. Very beautiful, very scenic drive. Got about 45 more minutes till we get there. Afterwards, after we're done thrifting, I will probably do some kind of like vlog style. So after the thrift store, you can hop off if that's all you're here for, and then just show around a little bit of Montana, show where the area I used to live and work, just a little scenery. All right, we've made it to Big Sky Thrift. This is the parking lot here, the view from the parking lot. Just incredible. You got a river down there. All right, let's see if this thrift store is as amazing as I feel like it's gonna be. Hopefully I didn't overthink it up in my head. I'm sure this is gonna be pretty good. All right, looking at the shoes. Prices are a little high, not terrible. Here's some Keen boots for 10. It's a decent model of Keens. Yeah, we'll probably grab those. Yeah, quite a few ski boots. They are about 20 a piece, which isn't bad, especially being in the Big Sky area. Big Sky is very expensive. I'll probably grab these Dalbello boots for 20. They're pretty good condition. Dalbello's a good brand and it's a good model. Let's see, definitely gonna have some name brand stuff. Might be priced up a little, because I've never been here before. Don't know about the prices. Oh, here's a Bogner Fire and Ice fleece, but the size is cut out. That's unfortunate. A B right there. That's a pretty good brand. Yeah, I don't see a size, so I'll probably leave it. Helly Hansen, but has a custom embroidery. Definitely small, some tight spaces, but that's okay. Definitely, there's a lot to look at. Oh, this is probably pretty good. It has a custom embroidery on the chest, but $7, a Grayson vest. I learned this brand from Flippy McFlipperson. Yeah, that's probably worth it still, even with that. Here's a Free People 100% cashmere sweater for $8. That's probably pretty good. Anything cashmere sells really well, and it's Free People. It's probably worth 30 bucks. Oh, here's an ALO long sleeve shirt for only $3. We'll definitely take that. That's a popular brand. There's a Ralph Lauren king size comforter with 2 pillow shams, $18. That might be actually pretty good. I'll have to look this up. This design's popular. Oh wow. Yeah, 220, 225. That one's 40, but that's just a pillow. Oh yeah, that's really good. 200 bucks right there for this set. We'll definitely take that. I'm gonna go put this up front. So this brand here, Stia, this is a really good brand. 15 is a little high for resale, so I am gonna leave it, but these pants usually sell for like 40 bucks pretty consistently. It's mostly clothing at the store from what I'm seeing. There's definitely some hard goods, but mostly clothing, but very high-end clothing. Some of it's just priced up, but that is okay. I kind of expected as much. All right, so these are like right when you walk in, these Nike ACG hiking shoes for $8. Now, they're obviously older. The ACG model is discontinued, but it's a very popular model of Nike. These usually do pretty well. I don't know, 40 bucks if I had to guess. Oh my gosh, that's really funny, cute. 5 bucks for that. It's not a bad deal. Got a little chicken. I just found this Cole Haan leather backpack. It's $10, and Cole Haan bags have actually done really well for me in the past. These usually sell for like 40 to 60 bucks depending on the model. It's in really good condition, so we'll take it. I didn't even realize that these were Merrells. I've never seen this model of Merrell before. 10 bucks. Just need a little clean, and otherwise they're in pretty good condition. Huh, that's a cool model. We'll probably grab those. All right, I had to take 2 trips to the truck. I spent $94 on everything. Not bad. First time ever going there. I'll definitely be back. I don't think it's worth the hour drive by itself, but I have a lot of friends who live up here in Big Sky that I'm gonna go see after this anyways. But yeah, the comforter set, the ski boots, which are great. I mean, $200 for that, so I'll double my money just off that. Should get roughly $100 for the ski boots, and then all the clothing and shoes are in here. I'm not gonna go over each individual item again, but cashmere, good brands. They definitely had a ton of Patagonia and high-end brands, but they were priced at like 15 to 20 a piece. But either way, we did really good for one stop. That wraps up the thrifting portion. If you liked it, please consider hitting that like button, subscribing, and stick around if you want to see some Montana stuff. I'm gonna drive around, go up the mountain to the ski resort where I used to work, and just do a little vlogging. So it is unfortunately sprinkling a little bit, but as we drive up the mountain, it's probably gonna turn into snow. I know it's supposed to snow at the resort today. Man, I used to do this drive all the time, going up this massive mountain. Well, right now we're going down, but it goes up. I promise, at some point it goes up. And I almost died on this road a few years ago. Like, I truly thought I was gonna die. I was working up here this one season. It was actually, it was January 1st, 2020. We were driving down the mountain after work, me and my good friend Brad, who I'm going up to see actually. We were driving back down to our cabin, which was employee housing. And there's a big snowstorm, the roads were icy. I had a Dodge camper van that I converted that did not handle well in Montana winters. It was not made for Montana. And so we're driving down the mountain after work, and then the roads were icy, and like, you're going down this windy road, and there's banks of snow up against like the edge, going over the edge of the mountain. And the tires locked up and just kept going straight when we're at a curve, like this one here, this curve up ahead. It like locked up and just kept going straight. And we were on course to go over the edge of the mountain. And while it was happening, like, I was trying to stop it, it wasn't working. I remember thinking to myself, I was like, this is it. We're going to die. I genuinely thought I was going to die that night. But the snow, like, when I say by like an inch, the snow stopped our vehicle by an inch. It was right there on the edge of the cliff. Had to leave it there and get it towed the next day. Even the tow guy was like, you guys are so lucky you did not go over the edge. It was terrifying, but overall, that was the best winter of my life. I loved working up there. It was so much fun, and I'm excited to drive up here, see it for old time's sake. I don't know how well the GoPro picks up stuff in the distance, but there's the mountain we're driving up. Just incredibly beautiful. No state compares to Montana. All right, we're getting closer. Can almost see the resort from here. All right, it's quite windy. So I spent two winters up here working at the resort. My least favorite part was parking way up here and then having to walk or take the tram all the way down to the actual resort. It's very hard to find parking here usually. Now I could take the way that tourists are supposed to go, or okay, we could take the back way where the employees go. And don't worry, I'm not gonna get in trouble. Like I said, worked here for 2 years, very, very tight with a lot of the management. The resort managers, the restaurant managers, they all know me, and they say I can take this way even though I don't work here anymore. It's a long hallway that brings you into the lodge. I used to walk that very long hallway every single day, twice a day for 2 winters. It's fun though. All right, and we are at the resort. It's definitely warming up. You shouldn't be able to see the grass this time of year, but so yeah, if you ever get the chance to make it out to Montana, I highly recommend it. Check out the Big Sky Resort. This is the building I worked at. I was a bartender and server at one of the restaurants here. This is the lodge. This is the restaurant I served at. It was quite the winter. Got the old elk chandelier. My buddies and I would get off on our breaks and just stand over here and chat about the most random things, but beautiful lodge with the view of the mountains out there, just magnificent. So right now I'm just waiting on my buddies. They're on the mountain skiing. They'll be down soon to grab some lunch and a drink with me, and then I'll head down from here and maybe show you guys some stuff in the canyon. I'm currently waiting on my buddy to get up here so we can get some lunch, but there's this like high-end outdoor sports store up here at the resort, and something I like to do when I'm in stores like this is just casually walk around and learn new brands, because let's see, Fly Low, if I can see how much it is. So like this jacket's $430, which of course it's marked up because it's at a ski resort, but it would still be, you know, at least a couple $100s at any other store. So Fly Low, that's a new brand I'll definitely be looking out for. But yeah, just walk around the stores, look at price tags, look at brands. This is a great way to learn new brands and, you know, new valuable items. Like this base layer shirt, it's $140, Art to Elect. Yeah, that's a symbol. That's something you're gonna wanna look out for now. I've learned so many really good brands by doing it this way though. You just go and, like I said, look around, shop. This jacket right here is a price tag of $600. Norröna, definitely looking out for that jacket. That's a $600 jacket. We'll keep an eye out for that brand. I mean, this brand of glove here, Hestra, they just look and feel really nice. Price tag of $165 for some gloves. Yeah, definitely stuff you want to look for. But that's all I'm gonna do. It's just one of the reseller tips and tricks I use constantly for learning new brands. I figured I'd share with you guys. All right, well, I'm gonna head back down the mountain now. But I ended up buying this at that store, which is actually pretty cool. I've been wanting one of these GoPro selfie sticks, but not a basic one. It extends really far, and that little thing right there, that button, it's a watch, so I can wrap it around my wrist. So like I could set my GoPro down, take 20 steps back, press the button on my wrist, and then it starts filming, which is awesome. Something I've been wanting to get. I haven't seen it at like Best Buy or anything, so I saw it here and I was like, yeah, I'm grabbing that. So we're down the mountain over by town center now, and this in the summer is a massive golf course. And I'm not big into golf, but I love playing golf here just because you're surrounded by the mountains, especially on a blue sunny day. It's the best way to spend a day hanging out with your friends. And yeah, just having a good time in the mountains. I love it here. There were some bighorn sheep in the canyon on the side of the road when I was driving it on the way here. Hopefully we'll see some more in an area I can actually stop. On that canyon road, it's so windy and dangerous. Unless you pull into a turnout, you don't stop. It's a dangerous canyon road. It's very beautiful, but yeah, traffic's, you can't pass each other, none of that, so you have to be very careful, and you can't just come to a stop and take pictures of the animals. Even though I see bighorn sheep, moose, bears, I've even seen a mountain lion there before, elk, so much wildlife here. But on that specific road, you just gotta keep going. You can't take pictures. All right, so now this is gonna sound crazy, but if you guys ever take a vacation out to Big Sky, right before you turn on the road that goes up to the resort, stop at this gas station. This gas station right here, okay? You see that gas station? This is gonna sound crazy, but they have the world's, you go in and they have like a hot bar full of pre-made sandwiches, burgers, stuff like that, typical gas station food, but more variety. They have the best trash cheeseburgers in the world. Like, they are so good, but they're obviously gas station burgers, very cheap, but they are so good. Like, I don't know why they're so good, but I highly recommend you try it. I usually don't eat gas station food, but it's like a five-star dining experience in there. I love it. All right, so I'm gonna end the video over here. I pulled over, I'm in the canyon alongside the river. I had packed a lunch, so I'm gonna sit here, bed of the truck, enjoy my lunch out here. I mean, it is just beautiful. I highly recommend coming out here, not just for the thrift stores, but just for the views. Yeah, just incredible. I really want to learn how to fly fish. I plan on doing that this summer because this area is like the best in the country for fly fishing. So I would love to learn, get into it. But yeah, so obviously I don't do this type of stuff very often on camera. I don't film a lot of it, trying to get out of the wind. I don't know how well you can hear me. Cover the mic. But if you I know the majority of the people already exited off the video. I expected that. I just figured, why not add this in there? But if you did stay till the very end of this video, please comment down below and just let me know if you did. I want to know how many people actually stayed. Is it worth doing in the future? Because in the summertime, I'm going to be doing camping trips out in the Tetons, a lot of big hikes through the mountains, and maybe add some of it, a little bit of footage into, the videos at the end. Not all, but like one video a month to it like that. So if you made it, please let me know so I know whether you liked it or not. But with that, please consider hitting that like button, subscribing, and I'll see you next time.